recent Love After Lockup updates. First, starting off with Brooke. So she has been receiving a lot of backlash after she decided to post a picture of her boys, and she dropped her Cash App saying boys are asking for donations for their birthdays. And I highly doubt the boys were asking for Cash Apps and Venmos for their birthday. I think Brooke's just probably trying to get some donations so she has to spend less for their birthday. I mean, there's nothing wrong with like posting like a birthday list for like family and friends, but to be saying the boys are asking for the money, that's a little crazy. A lot of people were saying, well, how do I even know the boys are going to get it? I'm sending it to your Cash App. And someone said, look, you can pay to talk to inmates. Make it make sense. And then somebody commented and said, you need to file for child support against Brantley's dad. I'm the sixth baby mama, and he told me he only had one kid. I don't know how many more kids he got. She then tagged a picture and Facebook profile of the baby daddy. So this is Brooke's youngest father, who allegedly has 6 different baby mamas, according to one of them. And Dylan was arrested on September 29th, and he was arrested for using the wrong traffic lane. And then he was also arrested for knowingly possessing a fraudulent driver's license. So it's like, okay, are you printing off fake IDs, or are you stealing people's driver's license? Like, what exactly is going on here? Then he had a warrant issued, and I just wanted to touch base with that because I talked about this arrest when it initially happened, but I only saw the traffic violation and I was confused. I'm like, okay, why is he going to jail over this? But it makes sense that he's driving around with fraudulent driver's license. John was arrested back in April, and he was actually in jail at the same location and same time as Lacey's ex, Shane. And Shane was released like after a few months, and John, he was released from jail, and he's now a free man and back to posting on Instagram. And Bianca showed off her baby belly. She's halfway to having her baby. She's about 4.5 months. I have to give Bianca credit. In her first season, her hair, you could tell, I think with Bianca, she was trying to grow her hair out for so many years that she didn't get her dead ends trimmed because she probably thought, you know, I'm just going to let it grow out. But a lot of people don't realize that if you don't get your dead ends cut, that it's actually going to delay your hair growing. Trust me, I know, because I used to be just like Bianca. My hair used to look just like Bianca's until I started and getting my hair trimmed every so often. And Bianca, I think she took the criticism she got from her first season when people were saying that her hair just looked damaged and dry and brittle, and I think she started using some products and started getting her dead ends chopped off, and her hair looks so much better. It looks healthy, it looks nourished, so I gotta give her credit for that. And now let's talk about Amber. So her friend Puppy's actually in a halfway house right now, and Amber and Puppy's friend Queen decided to start her own transitional living home called Queen's House of Blessings. She's currently accepting Cash Apps and donations for her transitional living home, and she's accepting donations like hygiene products, linens, towels, all kinds of different things for her house right now that she's opening. And she's trying to help women who are trying to start their recovery journey, or people who are getting out of prison and have nowhere to go. She's trying to give them a place that they can go until they transition to their next phase in life. And I think that's great. I think honestly this is what Queen is made for, because we've seen how helpful she was for Amber and Puppy. I mean, everybody needs a friend like Queen, and now she can help be that support system for a house full of other women. And with Puppy being in a halfway house, I wonder if she's gonna be trying to move into Queen's transitional living house. I wonder if Puppy being in a home like this is a partial motivator behind this. And Troy and Zaria revealed that they moved into a new house. So they moved into this house on the lake that we saw in the last season about a year ago, and they're paying like $2,000 a month. I don't have any information on their new home, just that they moved. And then Troy shared the name of their baby. So they decided to name their son Sage Isaac Jones. So Sage means wise one. And according to Troy, the baby was born on August 27th, and he was 8 pounds, 4 ounces, and 20 inches long. He was born at 1:46 in the morning. At first, they weren't really showing the baby, and when they did, it would just be like a quick glimpse, like of the baby's side profile. But they finally posted a picture of the baby here, and he's an adorable little boy. Everyone's saying he looks just like Mama Karen and Troy. And Karen decided to make a video of herself combing through her hair with no wigs or weave on to show everyone that she does indeed have edges. She said she's seen a lot of comments of people claiming she didn't have edges, so she wanted to prove the haters wrong. And it looks like there may be trouble in paradise for Julius and Alexis. Julius posted, when shit's not working out like you thought it would, it's time to walk away and go down separate paths. Then he said, if any of my stuff damaged when I come to grab it tomorrow, ain't nobody feelings getting spared. So to me, it sounds like he's definitely talking about Alexis, like he probably ran off with some girl and now Alexis is upset. But honestly, they're probably going to be back together tomorrow anyways. We've seen the pattern with them. But a lot of people are speculating that they're just probably trying to do this to try to get on the next season. Because we've seen some different publicity stunts from them in the past. Like the whole engagement, where he posted the pictures in front of the whole engagement setup, trying to make it look like he proposed to Alexis when he didn't even propose, or someone else's setup. And then when she kicked him out and was like, oh, so you're just gonna up and leave your family, and then literally he was back out within hours. He didn't even leave for a full night. So if they're broken up, I don't think it'll be for long, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. I honestly wouldn't be shocked though, because I knew that eventually this was probably going to happen. Because I'm just going to be honest, I don't think Julius is really that into Alexis. You can watch their vlogs and it looks like they enjoy each other's company and like they're friends, but I don't think he's really into her like in a romantic aspect. I just feel like he tolerates her. I don't think he's into her the same way that she's into him. You can just read it through his body language, the way he looks at her, the way he acts when she kisses him. I don't think he's really feeling it, and I think that's another reason why he hasn't like rushed to pop the question or anything like that yet. I mean, but he did rush to have a baby with the girl, but I don't think he was really planning for that. I just think he likes being with her for the time being because it's easy, because she really doesn't push him to better himself. And honestly, in my opinion, I think Alexis is too good for Julius. I know that might be a hot take, and I've seen a lot of people try to say Julius is too good for Alexis, but I think Alexis is too good for Julius because her grind and hustle does not compare to Julius's. She's going to nursing school, as she's working her job, and as she's also working a job as a content creator and posting content. That's time consuming, editing and doing all that. She's been going to the gym on top of being a mother. And I mean, what has Julius been doing outside of like going live here and there? I mean, I haven't really been seeing him go live as much as he used to, probably because he's too busy hanging out with these females and leaving his stuff behind, from what it sounds like. But I haven't been seeing him in any of her content recently. Last I heard, he was not working, but he was going to go to school to get his CDL. But last I heard, he hadn't actually started the school or anything. So, I mean, maybe that's another reason why he likes being with Alexis too, because she's always working and at school and busy, so he can just be home all day doing whatever the hell he wants to do and hanging with whatever females he pleases all day. And if you go to Love After Lockup and Filter's Facebook page, I actually saw they made a post where somebody was in Alexis's comments just the other day, because Alexis was like riding hard for Julius and talking about how great of a man he was. And this girl was like, girl, I literally live in the same town as you guys, and I know Julius, and I can tell you that Julius is not a good man like you're acting like he is. He's still a dog. He's still a cheater. And Alexis was like, oh no, then if he is, show me the receipts. And she's like, oh, I don't got nothing to prove to you. And, I wish you would have dropped the receipts. It would have been nice to see. But, I mean, it's kind of interesting. Literally days before she was getting warned that Julius is out here allegedly talking to other females, and now he's posting stuff like this. So, I mean, maybe it is matching up. I mean, the locals seem to know that Julius is still a dog, and I've had several different people reach out to me on Instagram and tell me that Julius added them and was liking their stuff on on Facebook, and it was all females. I always speculated that he was still in his little dog phase too, because he never posts Alexis or shows Alexis on his social media like she does with him. Like, if you look at his social media, you would literally assume the man was single. But if you take time to like swipe, and you might find, like, on his Instagram, after you swipe through 5-6 photos, you might get lucky and find a picture of him and Alexis. And that's only after he made his new IG, after he got his last IG taken down, or was it Facebook? But once he came out with his new IG, that's when he finally started posting her. But that's it for this video, guys. Let me know what you guys think about everything in the comments below, and thank you guys so much for watching.